Let us watch together. This July 19, 2021, the most living moment. Just think. Relax. And enjoy.
Welcome to Citrus National High School, the Faculty of Instruction, Filipino Department, Coordinator Mr. Franco Guevara, English Department, Coordinator Mrs. Robian Contiga, Mathematics Department, Coordinator Ms. Michelle Gabadan, Science Department, Coordinator Ms. Liberty Gordon, Araling Panlipunan Department, Coordinator Mrs. May Diaz, Edukasyon sa Pagkakatao Department, Coordinator Mrs. April Nastor, ELE Department, Coordinator Mrs. Nida Gavina, Affairs Department, Coordinator Mrs. Mary Chris Luego, Administrative Staff,
Parent Teacher Association Officers,
Senior High School Department,
Coordinator Mrs. Leticia V. Resma, Senen BJ, Alternative Learning System Education Program Supervisor, Officer in Charge, Office of the Principal, Citrus National High School.
Lubhang kasiyasiya na masaksihan ang tagumpay at pagpupunyagi ng mga taong nagpagal at naglaan ng oras upang maabot nila ang kanilang mga pangarap. Hindi hadlang ang anumang pagsubok upang hindi maipagpatuloy ang kanilang mga nasimulan. Kasabay ng mga biyayang ipinagkaloob ng lumikha, tayong mga anak niya ang naging malaya upang ipagdiwang ang mga biyayang kanyang pinagkaloob. Ang mga biyayang ito ang magsisilbing mga daan upang maipahagi, magampanan at maipalaganap ang kabutihan sa sangkatauhan. Upang maiangat ang estado ng pamumuhay ng bawat isa, ang lahat ay binigyan ng pantay-pantay na pagkakataon. Pagkakataong lumaban sa kabila ng iba't ibang hamon. Sa bagong yugto na haharapin ng magtatapos sa taunang paaralan 2020-2021, ating saksihan ang kanilang pagpupunyagi. Isang mapagpalang araw sa lahat. Ako po si Jamie Ann Asis, ang guro ng palatuntunan. Ating tunghayan ang hinandang palatuntunan para sa ika-4 na pagtatapos ng mga mag-aaral Citrus National High School, Senior High School Department, na may temang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Ngayong ika-16 ng Hulyo sa kasalukuyang taon, inaanyayahang sabay-sabay na tumayo ang lahat para sa pag-awit ng lupang hinirang na susundan ng awiting panalangin sa pangunguna ni Ginoong Mark Villaplaza at Ginang Marian Cito, mga guro ng senior high school, na susundan ng mga himno, DepEd CSJDM Hymn at San Jose del Monte City Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
If there's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth, as gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around. Your people have grown weary of living in confusion. When will we realize that neither heaven is at peace? When we live not in peace, if there's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth, as gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around. If there's one more gift I'd ask of you, Lord, it would be peace here on earth, as gentle as your children's laughter all around, all around, all around. Suliranin, nandyan ka, aral mo ay susundin. San Jose del Monte, mahal kong bayan, di kailanman kita malilimutan. Ikaw ang sandigan sa kinabukasan, mga aral mo'y di namin nakaligtan. San Jose del Monte, mahal kong bayan, iaangat ka namin pag-iingatan. San Jose del Monte, mahal kong bayan, inaning tagumpay pag-aanayan ka. San Jose del Monte.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world. and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Para sa paghaharap sa magsisipagtapos taong panuruan 2020-2021 sa pangunguna ng ating masipag na Officer in Charge at Education Program Supervisor for Alternative Learning System, aking pinakikilala si Ginoong Senen B. Jane.
Taus-pusong pagbati sa lahat ng grade 12, sa lahat ng kanilang mga guro at mga magulang. Ang seremonyang ito ay patunay na kayo ay dumaan sa maraming pagsubok, pagkatuto, pagtitiyaga, at pagsusumikap sa kabila ng lahat ng mga nangyayari sa ating mundo. Hindi kayo sumuko, subalit nagpatuloy upang maabot ang inyong mga mithiin. Ang inyong pakikibaka ay walang katulad. Ang inyong pakikiisa ay marka na kayo ay mahusay at kayang maging mabuting mamamayan ngayon at sa hinaharap. Nagagalak ako sa inyong tagumpay bilang katuwang sa pangangasiwa ng mataas na paaralang Citrus. Malugod ko pong hinaharap sa inyo ang mga batang magtatapos sa taong panuruang 2020-2021 na binubuo ng Accountancy Business and Management na may 9 na lalaki at 16 na babae, na may kabuuang bilang na 25. General Academic Strand na may 13 lalaki at 11 babae, na may kabuuang bilang na 24. Technical Vocational Livelihood na may 8 lalaki at 20 babae, na may kabuuang bilang na 28. Sa kabuuang bilang na 28 na kalalakihan at 29 na kababaihan, na may kabuuang bilang na 77. Sa ating minamahal na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan sa dibisyon ng San Jose del Monte City, Ma'am Merlina P. Cruz, CESO 6, nalubos ko pong pinatututuhanan na sila ay kasiyasiyang nakaganap sa lahat ng kinakailangan sa ilalim ng K-12 Basic Education Curriculum ng Senior High School na itinakda ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon. At ngayon, araw na ito, ay aking hinihiling ang pagpapatibay sa kanilang pagtatapos.
Sa bisa ng kapangyarihang ipinagkaloob sa akin ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon bilang nanunuparang pansangay na tagapamanihala ng mga paaralan, sangay ng lungsod ng San Jose del Monte, at ayon sa pagpapatunay ni Sir Senen B. Jane, nakasiya-siya kayong nakatupad sa mga kinakailangan sa pagtatapos ng senior high school para sa taong pampaaralan 2020-2021 na itinakda ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, malugod kong pinagtitibay ang pagtatapos ng 28 lalaki at 49 na babae na may kabuuang bilang na 77 nagsipagtapos sa pambansang mataas na paaralan ng Citrus. Congratulations, graduates!
Tunghayan ang mensahe mula sa ating Regional Director, Dr. May P. Eclair Sesotri.
The school year 2020-2021 will forever be etched in the minds and hearts of every Filipino learner as the time when education took a drastic change. The classroom suddenly was no longer the physical structure in the school, but the virtual platform on the internet or a learning space at home. Teaching did not include anymore the chalk and the blackboard, but distance learning activities like online classes, radio and TV-based instruction, and self-learning modules. And yes, the teacher was not only limited to sir and madam, but it also meant the learners' parents and guardians at home. COVID-19 has definitely changed the landscape of the teaching and learning process. Yet, with our collective resolve and resiliency, which is uniquely Filipino, we vowed not to let this pandemic stop us from making learning happen, from ensuring that our children get an education. Through the DepEd Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, we operationalized and concretized our vision and mission that our pursuit of quality education must continue despite the pandemic. My dear graduates, completers, and academic awardees of school year 2020-2021, you are the products of this unique period in our nation's education history when we were faced with a tremendous challenge in our learning delivery. Difficult as it may be, you still managed to survive and overcome the hurdles and obstacles owing to your adaptability and creativity. This alone makes you winners, game changers, and trailblazers. To our school leaders, teachers, parents, and other stakeholders who continue to brave the imminent danger posed by the COVID-19 virus to their health and their lives every day, just to make sure that our children do not stop from learning, you are the unsung heroes and frontliners of DepEd's mantra of Sulong Edukalidad. Our dear partners in education who have given immense support to our schools, we did not only push through with the school year. We made sure that our children receive quality learning in the face of these trying times. Strengthening the quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is not simply about the use of various distance learning delivery modalities. It speaks about the essentials that you continuously embody, such as your generosity and dedication for education. To encapsulate it in one word, it speaks about our common goal to provide the learning opportunities for our children amidst these trying times. Many years and decades from now, our dear batch 2020-2021, when you will look back at this day of your graduation, completion ceremony, or recognition day, you will most certainly remember it with the most unique memory. For one, your day will probably be recorded in perpetuity because it happened in a virtual ceremony. Please do not look at this as a scarcity, but rather as a living testimony of your ability to rise above any adversity. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless and guide you.
Ngayon ay ating tunghayan ang pagkawad ng sertipiko at medalya sa mga nagkamit ng karangalan. Ang mga magsisipagtapos mula sa academic track, accountancy, business and management, grade 12, Albert Einstein. Sa pangunguna ng kanilang gurang tagapayo, Ginang Melanie G. Lozada. Mga lalaki, Aradaza Eljun L. Astor Paul John E. Kaasi Jericho R. De la Cruz Gerald Miller M. Haladil Abdel Aziz B. Laron Nico C. Nocelo Jose Rafael. Pedroso John Erzo P. May karangalan, Sasan Van Iriani A. Mga babae, Abalahen Micaela G. May mataas na karangalan, Anda Adia Cassandra A. Aquino Joan A. Ilyarma Ira L. Borata Eileen S. May karangalan, Canivel Diana M. May mataas na karangalan, Cuevas Jessa Rose V. May karangalan, De Leon Angenite G. Ebido Angelo S. May karangalan, Kadaingan Sarah Jane N. May karangalan, Cordove Dana May D. Reyes Francine Nadine E. Salazar Maria Bea G. May karangalan, Ihol Marian Jennifer D. Pitania Rachel Ann A. Ang mga magsisipagtapos mula sa General Academic Strand Grade 12 Socrates, mula sa patnubay ng kanilang gurong tagapayo, Ginoong Asher Israel G. Kimson. Mga lalaki, Ampil Rafael A. Andrade Lay Adrian C. Arachel Joshua William M. Arias Giam Conrad M. May karangalan, Balisbis Jerome B. May karangalan, Bisnan Angelo M. Bisnan Arvin Trunks J. Brilla Wilmer A. Katarongan Lawrence S. Inson Adolfo Jr. D. Rosario Manuel V. Vargas John Andrew F. May karangalan, mga babae, Alvor Luisa Arthur Andrea M. may mataas na karangalan. Now, Red Mayor. Kalihan Kayla T. May karangalan. Calvo Lay Audrey V. Riegas Honey Lynn A. May karangalan. Lopez Mary Rose. Ramos Cristel Nicole. Ramos Irish Althea. Ranes Trisha May R. Rase Althea Joyce A. Rivera Demi B. Silva Camille Joy B. Solana Jinky C. May karangalan. Ang mga magsisipagtapos mula sa Technical Vocational Livelihood Home Economics, Grade 12 Felix Hidalgo sa patnubay ng kanilang gurong tagapayo, ginang Marjorie F. Barreo. Mga lalaki, Cornista Rake Lemor A. Morada Eddie Boy M. Rosal Benedict Rafael A. Uligan Reggie M. Mga babae, Alapitan Rose Marie G. Elisterio Angel F. May karangalan. Galindez Jerlyn B. Hermosura Jessa P. La Torre Kimberly D. R. Regalado Roslyn J. Roque Hershey Vincent R. Serkina Love Berlin Joy Q. Tingson Jovelyn A. Narito ang mga magsisipagtapos mula sa Technical Vocational Livelihood Home Economics Grade 12 1 Luna sa pangunguna ng kanilang gurong tagapayo, ginang Maria Rosil B. Uyboco Castillo. Mga lalaki, Colokit Nenito III L. Reyes Neil Owen E. Ventura Jose Abnel B. C. Mga babae, Apiche Rayceline J. May karangalan. Aquino Jenny A. Aquino Regina A. Balangkit Jamaica. Cercado Celine B. Habon Noemi Shireel T. May mataas na karangalan. Hoson Annalyn B. May karangalan. Masaway Emily Ann A. May karangalan. Montalvo Lady Janella P. Gatos Aliana May B. May karangalan. Villas Emmy M. Upang ipakilala ang panauhing pandangal, narito si Ginang Leticia Virasma, Teacher 3 ng Senior High School Department.
Ang ating panauhing pandangal sa pagtatapos na ito ay nagtataglay ng kwentong magsisilbing inspirasyon kung paano magsumikap sa buhay sa kabila ng mga matitindi at masasakit na pagsubok. Siya ay nagtapos ng BS Psychology sa Our Lady of Fatima University kung saan siya ay naging consistent Dean's Lister. Isa rin siyang masipag at masigasig na youth leader. Siya ang committee head ng Sangguniang Kabataan ng Greater Lagro, Quezon City. Sa kasalukuyan, siya ay nagtatrabaho bilang administrative personnel sa GMA Networks Entertainment Group. Mga nagsipagtapos, mga magulang, at mga saksi sa pagdiriwang na ito, malugod ko pong ipinakikilala sa inyo ang ating panauhin, Ginoong Joshua Moses Pimentel.
Maligayang araw sa inyong lahat, mga taga Citrus National High School. Salamat sa pag-imbita sa akin, Ms. Tess Resma, and sa pamunuan ng Citrus National High School. And congratulations sa graduation nyo, mga GAS, ABM, and TVL courses. It's our fourth commencement exercises for the school year 2020 and 2021. So congratulations at nag-graduate na kayo. And palakpakan yung mga sarili nyo dahil natawid nyo ang pag-aaral nyo ngayong pandemic. So, why am I here and sino nga ba ako? So, my name is Joshua Moses Pimentel. Past student ako ni Ms. Tess Resma sa Our Lady of Fatima University High School. So, ayan, I'm currently working as an admin personnel sa GMA Network under Entertainment Group. And I'm also assisting sa Sangguniang Kabataan as their committee head for social media. Okay? So, I was invited here kasi I will be giving some of you a motivational speech. Kasi nga, we're all struggling ngayong pandemic and medyo in line siya with my course which is BS Psychology. So, okay, I'm gonna make kwento lang a little background about sa buhay ko, ha. So, actually, I grew up ng walang dad. And yung mom ko is a single mom, obviously. And siya ang nag-assist sa akin mula bata hanggang sa paglaki. Ayan, so sa buong time na kabataan ko, literal na kaming dalawa lang ang nagtutulungan ng mommy ko para sa mga bagay-bagay, sa lahat ng struggles from tuition fees, pag-aaral, and a lot more. So, bata pa lang ako, I actually had a lot of responsibilities na parang hindi ko kaya pang i-handle but I needed to handle kasi kaming dalawa lang din ang magtutulungan sa huli. So yes, my mom was a nurse. Usually, nasa work siya. So ako lang madalas nang iwan sa bahay para mag-aral. Pero pag uwi naman niya, nakakapag-review naman kaming dalawa, so I could be thankful for that part. Siyang nagtaguyod sa akin. Growing up, from elementary to high school, I was a consistent honor student. Kasi ano pa bang gagawin ko sa bahay? Hindi din naman ako makakapaglaro masyado. Ako lang din naman mag-isa. So technically, nakapag-focus ako sa pag-aaral. It was a bit hard for me. I guess Miss Tess Resma could attest to that. Kasi I had behavioral problems. Makulit akong bata. Sobrang dami kong ginagawang kalokohan sa school. May mga klase akong nasaktan. Meron akong mga, let's say, nasirang school items. Ayan, nagsaksak ako dati ng fastener sa kuryente sa school. Ayan, pumutok yung buong ground floor ng kuryente ng buong ground floor ng Our Lady of Fatima University. And napakadami kong kalokohan na doon mo ma-realize it stems from something, a problem within your life na I'm constantly looking for attention. I'm constantly looking for something sa mom ko na hindi niya napaprovide agad dahil nga lagi siyang wala sa bahay and busy siyang nag-work para itaguyod ako. So, lahat tayo dumaan sa time na yon. Nag-start pa lang tayo ng elementary or nag-start tayo ng high school, naging papansin tayo, makulit. We sometimes do things to push our parents na parang, pansinin mo naman ako, intindihin mo naman yung mga problema ko. Sana naman, naiisip mo ako, yung ang dami nating sinasabi, ang dami nating problema sa bahay, ang dami nating struggles araw-araw. Hindi na alam ng parents natin kung anong gagawin nila kasi ganun yung tingin natin. And our parents are just doing their best na ito lang ang kaya kong gawin para sa'yo. Tulungan ka bilang i-provide sa'yo yung needs mo, whether this is emotional, physical love, yung hugs and kisses, yung iba naman financial lang ang kaya i-provide. Kasi it's really hard na thing na hindi natin maintindihan as students yung struggle ng parents natin na hatiin yung katawan nila para gawin yung mga bagay-bagay para lang maitaguyod tayo at mabigay yung magandang buhay na kailangan natin. Okay, let's move on to my college life. So lahat kayo magka-college pa lang, di ba? Don't be scared of college. Hindi nakakatakot ang college. Yes, the pressures are out there. And may time na feel nyo, hindi pa ako handa, tama ba tong course na pinili ko? We're almost never sure of things hanggat hindi natin siya nasusubukan. And sometimes kahit we plan out and ilatag natin yung mga bagay-bagay na gagawin natin sa buhay natin, hindi talaga natin siya nabubuo or hindi talaga natin siya nakukuha in a way na paano natin siya nai-imagine or paano natin siya naiisip. So I took BS Psychology kasi it was something I needed for myself. Then dahil nga sinabi ko may makulit akong bata at may mga nakakaaway ako at may mga hindi ako nakakasundo, I needed something to understand myself and help me understand other people nang hindi ko lang tinitignan yung sarili ko. And that helped me so much. This is not me promoting psychology. You could take any course you like. I'm just saying na as you grow up, marami ka matututunan sa self mo and marami ka matututunan sa other people around you. And you should use those lessons para mapa-improve mo yung sarili mo. Same din, wala rin kaming pera, nababaon din kami sa utang. And ang kinakain ko lang araw-araw nun kasama yung mga friends ko is yung mga isaw. Isaw with rice, usually 15 to 20 pesos lang every day. Tapos the rest ng money, pocket money ko is tinatabi ko pambili ng mga iba pang gastusin or pang help ko sa mom ko. Kasi my mom, again, is a nurse and she's been working for so many years dun sa same company na pinagtatrabahuan niya. And nagkaroon pa ng time na nag-relocate sila sa mas malayong place. So, ang nangyari, mas gumagastos siya ng pamasahe at mas matagal siyang wala sa bahay. Ayun. So, I learned a lot while studying. And yes, siguro sinasabi niya nakakatakot ang thesis, nakakatakot ang mga bagay-bagay na ma-experience mo sa college. Kasi it's more of, hindi talaga siya fear or mahirap It's more of, kaya mo pinili tong course na to kasi dito ka mag-excel and ito yung bagay na alam mong tingin mo magugustuhan mo. And if you put your will into it and realize kung ano yung rason kung bakit mo nagustuhan to, then you should continue working on it and studying for it. And I guess, yun yung magandang part dun sa psychology. Bukod sa nakakatulong sa self ko at nakakatulong sa ibang tao, napadali yung buhay namin sa paggawa ng thesis, na sinasabi nga nilang umaabot daw ng gabi-gabi. Which is yes, it does, pero if you put hard work into it and kaya mo intindihin yung mga bagay-bagay na pinag-aaralan mo, hindi ka magsa-struggle masyado. And yes, involved pa dyan, let's say, sa pag-uwi ko araw-araw, nag-aaway kami madalas ng nanay ko. Ang dami na yung mga pinag-aaway na maliliit na bagay, simpleng paghugas lang ng plato, hindi ko nagagawa, simpleng ganito, ganyan, paglilinis, alam mo yon, ang dami yung pwedeng pag-awayan ng parents nyo sa bahay nyo. Pero at the end of the day, why do you fight? Bakit nga ba kayo nag-aaway? There are reasons why we fight, di ba? Meron silang rason na para ikabubuti mo, na yun ang tingin nilang nakakabuti sa'yo. You have your reasons to na sa tingin mo, ito naman ang nakakabuti sa'yo. And nagka-clash yun, kasi it's an intergenerational problem. Problem ng parents mo, ganito nila hinandle dati. Problem mo, ganito nyo hinahandle dati. And I guess, ang need mo is patience to understand what your parents are telling you. And you need to make your parents understand what you're telling them. Kasi it won't work kung lagi lang kayong, you're gonna do the same things over and over again. You're gonna confront the same things over and over again. And it would really be a struggle. If same yung pattern na ginagawa mo, walang magbabago. Kasi same pattern is equal to same treatment. Same din yung magiging result sa mga bagay-bagay na pinaproblema mo. Isa pang naging problem ko dati. Thankfully, doon ko na-realize na people will really love you and you will find a lot of friends in college kasi mas mature na kayo. Alam nyo ba, nagkaroon ng time, hindi ako makakapag-graduate dapat kasi kulang ako ng pambayad ko for my OJT. Ang OJT ata namin umabot ng 10,000 pesos at hindi ko kaya bayaran yun, hindi yun kaya ng mom ko. Umiiyak kami pareho at lalo na ako kasi sabi ko hindi ako makagraduate kasama yung mga kaklase ko. And alam niyo yung nagpa-shock sa akin. My classmates helped me. Sila yung nag-ambag-ambagan para lang makagraduate ako. Yes, pinag-ambagan nila yung tuition fee and miscellaneous para lang makasama nila ako at makasabay nila ako makagraduate. And that's a good thing for me. Sobra ako na-touch, sobra ako naiyak. Kasi, mahal pala nila ako. I'm a better person than before. Yung tao ako nung high school and elementary ako na makulit, hindi na ako yun ngayon. And natutunan na ako mahalin ng mga tao. And that ibig sabihin, I'm doing a good job at helping other people too. And that's a good thing for me. Okay, let's move past graduation. It's the most important part of our lives. And congratulations again on graduating. Tandaan nyo, this is not the last step. Every graduation is just a mark for another milestone in our life. Which is sa inyo, magka-college. And sa akin, nung time na yon is going to work na. Akala na, doon ko nasabi, nung nag-aaral ako, gusto ko na gumraduate, gusto ko na gumraduate para makapagtrabaho na ako, para may pera ako. I'm gonna start with my work. So, imagine niyo ha. First day of work ko sa GMA. Alam nyo ba, hindi sinabi ng mom ko, it was her last day of work as a nurse. Nag-away kami. Nagwala ako, nagalit ako sa kanya, nasigawan ko siya. Sabi ko, bakit? Bakit mo binibigay itong burden na to sa akin? First day of job ko palang malalaman ko wala ka ng trabaho. So, ibig sabihin, ako na yung magtataguyod sa ating dalawa. And galit ako. Nag-away kaming dalawa and sinabi niya sa akin na pagod na rin daw siya sa trabaho niya. And that time, my ears were closed. Ayoko siyang intindihin. Kasi unfair para sa akin eh. Bakit ako, hindi ba ako nagmamatter? Nag-start pa lang ako tapos ganito agad mangyayari. So, ang nangyari nun, imagine, maliit lang ang sweldo ko. I wouldn't delve into the details kasi confidential yon on my work part. Pero maliit lang yung sweldo ko nung nag-start ako. And parang let's say 80% ng sweldo ko for every cut-off, binibigay ko sa mom ko, pambayad ng kuryente, ng tubig, lahat, pambili ng groceries, pamasahe ko, and all, para lang mataguyod kaming dalawa. I was technically the breadwinner in our family. And that went on for years and years. And hanggang sa nakapag-adjust naman ako, I just accepted the fact na ganito talaga ang nangyayari. And ganito pagdadaan ako sa buhay. Kasi I was not fortunate to be born with a lot of money like other people. I guess, lahat tayo. Yun ang problema natin ngayon. Hindi natin lahat nakukuha yung mga gusto natin kasi kapos tayo sa pera. At hindi rin naman kaya ng parents natin na mabigyan pa tayo ng more. Dahil nga, nag-struggle na sila para lang to make ends meet and tulungan tayo. Ito pa, after nun, this was the saddest part of my life. 2019, March 2019, my mother had stage 4 cancer. Okay, this was really hard for me to deal with. Kasi saan ako kukuha ng pera? Anong gagawin ko? Tsaka why would my mother have stage 4 cancer? Despite us, nakakapagpa-check up naman siya kahit papano. And nurse siya. And wala siya nakikita sa self niya na problema. Nagreklamo lang siya isang beses na masakit daw yung likod niya. And that's it. Nilala ko siya sa hospital. We stayed at Philippine Heart Center for 6 months. I was working at GMA. And araw-araw akong pumupunta at umuuwi sa heart center. Yun na yung naging bahay ko. Lahat ng damit ko, mga sapatos, mga gamit, hygiene kits, and mga things na I need ko sa pang-araw-araw nandun na sa hospital. And the hospital became my house. Imagine the struggle. Umabot yung bill namin ng 1 million. Saan ako kukuha ng pera? Hindi ako nawalan ng pag-asa. So I started making a GoFundMe. So para yung website kung saan may mga taong magdo-donate ng money para matulungan ka. I had it shared on Facebook and other social media sites, and a lot of my friends helped me regarding this. Tapos, ang mga tawag dito, lahat ng mga friends ng mom ko dati, from her high school, from her college, nagtulong-tulungan, pati mga friends niya sa work, para mabayaran namin yung bill. And yes, thank God, hindi talaga natitigil si God sa pag-provide ng blessings. Kahit pagod na tayo, kahit nag-struggle tayo, andyan pa rin siya para tulungan tayo kahit parang nawawalan na tayo ng pag-asa maniwala sa Kanya. And yes, Thank God, nabayaran namin yung bill. But, unfortunately, my mom passed away noong August 2019. So, I was all by myself. It was really hard. Ako na lang mag-isa sa bahay. Ako na lang lahat. Dumating naman yung pandemic life. It was actually a big struggle knowing that the world is suffering and pati your life is in danger and everyone's lives are in danger dahil sa nangyayari ngayon. And it's very unfortunate. It's very hard. Lalo na I guess sa inyo. Yung iba sa inyo na nag-aaway yung parents lagi sa bahay. Nag-struggle makakonsentrate ng nasa bahay. Ang daming temptation na maglaro na lang ng games and a lot more. Matulog na lang. It's really, 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 really hard for the pandemic. Pati sa amin sa work, I had to adjust to a lot of things para lang makapag-work ng mas maayos. And yet, ayan, here we are. I'm still here. I'm still talking to all of you. And you're all still there, patiently sitting dyan sa graduation nyo. And waiting for your next life to come. Alam ko kinakabahan kayo. Alam ko inaatake kayo ng anxiety ngayon. And ilan lang masasabi ko sa inyo. Mahirap ang buhay. And hindi titigil ang struggles natin sa life. Laging may darating na bagong problema, bagong issue, bagong ikahaharap. And it will never end. Every time na akala natin okay na, may bagong darating. And it's not the end of the world. Yun lang gusto kong sabihin. Tandaan nyo, ilang taon na kayo? 18? 17? 19? Umiikot yung age nyo dyan ngayon? And yet, nakaka-survive pa rin kayo. Araw-araw, ayaw nyo na mag-aral, tinatamad na kayo. Pero look, graduation nyo na. Parang last month lang, kinocomplain mo, hindi mo matatapos yung schoolwork mo. And yet, andyan ka ngayon, nakaupo, gagraduate with your fellow classmates. A year ago, 2 years ago, nagre-reklamo ka, nagagalit ka, ayaw mo na pagod ka na sa mga nangyayari sa buhay mo, pagod ka na sa struggle mo with your parents, with your siblings, struggle mo with your classmates na binubuli ka, ang dami mong struggles, and yet, congratulations, nakaupo ka dyan ngayon. And you're gonna graduate, and you're gonna head to the next milestone in your life, and you should all give yourselves a big round of applause. You should all be proud of yourself. Never forget, every time na feeling mo, ang hirap-hirap ng buhay, ang dami mong pinagdadaanan, look back at the past and realize, ang dami mong na-accomplish, ang dami mong natapos, ang dami mong sinabing hindi mo kaya, pero kinaya mo ngayon. And look where you are right now. Ang lapit mo na. You're near at the finish line. Kukuha ka na lang ng college. Then, gagraduate ka. Then, you're gonna work. Then, I guess, darating na yung time na andyan na, may control ka na sarili mong money, matutulungan mo na yung parents mo. It's really hard eh. Pero, if you do things na makakatulong sa'yo, and if gumawa ka ng paraan, like let's say, look for scholarships, wag natin iasa sa parents na natin. Look for more outlets ng pwedeng mga bagay-bagay na pwede nating mahingan, lumapit tayo sa government, sa mga counselors. Yes, naging scholar din ako ng SYDP. Ayan, sa SK, I'm currently working at SK right now. Nag-a-assist ako tumulong sa mga kabataang nangangailangan. Nagpapa-feeding program kami. And currently, as head of social media, ako nag-a-announce sa mga events and activities. Gumagawa rin kami ng mga posts about mental health and awareness. As long as you put your heart into it and you look at your goal as your responsibility, then things would go right for you. Kasi yan ang nakakalimutan natin eh. Feeling natin, hindi ko ba dapat responsibility to? But then again, we're all struggling eh. Your parents are struggling too. Yes, nakikita natin yung buhay ng iba. Na andyan yung mga parents nila para tulungan sila. Andyan yung mga tao sa paligid nila para i-help sila more. And tayo parang amalas-malas naman natin. Pero at the end of the day kasi, tayo lang din ang magtutulungan. Tayo lang din ang tutulong sa sarili natin. And I guess we should all do our best to do that. We should all do our best to be responsible and accountable of everything in our lives. Accepting things and taking responsibility of things. May bago akong skill, may bago akong natutunan, may bago akong accomplishment. Ang dami ko palang magagawa, ang dami ko palang nagagawa, ang dami ko palang kaya. Yes, it's the pandemic. Everything is horrible right now. But again, it's your graduation and it should be the best thing in your life right now. And again, it's all gonna be okay. And it's okay not to be okay kahit umiyak ka. We all deserve to cry. We all deserve to get angry at our life. We all deserve to struggle. And that makes us better people. Kasi lahat ng pain na yon will turn into something stronger. Kasi ayaw na nating maulit yun sa atin. Ayun. So, congratulations again, everyone. And congratulations, Citrus National High School. Salamat po ulit sa pag-imbita sa akin and happy graduation.
Ating pakinggan ang pagbati mula sa ama ng lalawigan ng Bulacan, Gobernador Daniel R. Fernando.
Isang mapagpalang araw po sa kanilang lahat. Karangalan po ng inyong lingkod, Gobernador Daniel Ramirez Fernando. Nabatiin kayo sa natatanging araw ng pagtatapos ng ating mga mag-aaral na Bulakenyo sa taong pamparalan 2020 to 2021. Kasabay ng ating pagharap sa isang matinding krisis pangkalusugan dahil sa pandemya, patuloy na nagsikap ang ating mga mag-aaral na linangin ang kanilang mga kaalaman at kakayahan para sa katuparan ng kanilang mga pangarap. Alam ko po na hindi naging madali ang adjustment sa distance learning. Subalit, dahil sa ating pagkakaisa at pagpapahalaga sa edukasyon, narito tayo sa araw na ito na kilalanin ang pagpupunyagi at katatagan ng ating mga mag-aaral. Ang pagdiriwang na ito ay tanda po ng kanilang kahandaan na harapin ang mga bagong pagsubok sa kanilang buhay. Ang bawat lansangan po ay may dulo, subalit hindi ito nangangahulugan na tapos na ang paglalakbay. Bagkus panahon na para tahakin naman ang isang panibagong landas. Mga mahal kong magsisipagtapos, ipagdiwang niyo ang tagumpay na ito ng may pananabik sa mga susunod pang yugto ng inyong buhay. Bit-bit ang mga aral at karanasan mula sa inyong paralan. Lumakad kayo sa lansangan ng inyong pangarap. Pasalamatan niyo po ang mga taong kasama niyong nagsakripisyo at sumuporta sa inyong edukasyon. Sa ating mga magulang naman, well, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpapagal para may ipantustos sa mga pangangailangan ng ating mga mag-aaral o ng inyong mga anak. Kulang ang salita para parangalan ng inyong pagmamahal at siyempre, sa lahat ng malasakit. Sa kabila ng matitinding hamon ay sinikap niyong itaguyod ang edukasyon ng inyong mga anak. Ang araw pong ito ay tagumpay ninyo, mga magulang. Binabati ko rin at pinasasalamatan, of course, ang ating mga guro, ang pamunuan ng paralan at mga non-teaching personnel na gumabay at tumubog sa ating mga kabataan para maging mahusay, mabuti at mapanagutang mamamayan ng ating lipunan. Sobrang saya po ang nararamdaman ko dahil alam ko po na ang mga kabataang Bulakenyo ay mga maasahang tagapagmana ng ating sambayanan mula sa mga magsisipagtapos. Ngayon ay hihintayin ko ang mga susunod na mamumuno sa ating lalawigan at sa ating bansa. Sa pagtatapos po ay nais kong mag-iwan ng 3 mahalagang pangaral o paalala sa ating mga mag-aaral na magsisipagtapos mula na rin sa aking mga sariling karanasan. Una po, lagi niyong tandaan at tatandaan na hindi kayo nag-iisa. Hindi magiging madali ang mga susunod ninyong paglalakbay, pero hindi ninyo dapat ito harapin ng mag-isa. Laging nariyan ang inyong mga magulang at mga kapamilya, ang inyong mga kaibigan, siyempre, at ang ibang mga mahal sa buhay para po pagaanin ang inyong mga dalahin. Narito rin ang pamahalaang panlalawigan para maging sandigan po ninyo sa lahat ng mga hamon sa panahon o sa darating na panahon. Success is so much sweeter once it is shared with our loved ones. Yan po ang tandaan nyo. Napatunayan ko po ito ng paulit-ulit na sa aking buhay. Wala po ako ngayon. Okay, wala po ako ngayon kung hindi dahil sa mga taong sumuporta. tiwala at nagbigay sa akin ng lakas ng loob. Lagi kayong kumuha ng inspirasyon, lakas at patnubay sa mga tao po sa inyong paligid. Pangalawa, ang buhay po ay hindi isang karera. Tandaan niyo po, walang deadline ng ating mga pangarap. Tayo po ay may kanya-kanyang tinatahak na kalsada. Darating ang mga sandali na tayo ay, madarapa at mapapagod. Pwede naman po tayo magpahinga. Pero hindi tayo dapat sumurrender o sumuko. Ang ikatlo po at ang pinakamahalaga sa lahat ay ialay nyo ang lahat sa ating Panginoon Diyos o dakilang lumikha. Ang lahat ng ating karunungan at kalakasan ay nagmumula po sa Kanya. Ibalik natin sa Kanya ang bawat tagumpay at kasiyahan sapagkat wala po tayong mararating kung wala siya sa ating buhay. Mga mahal kong Bulakenyo na magsisipagtapos, congratulations po sa inyo lahat. Pagpalain ka at ingatan kayo ng poong may kapal.
Mula sa kinatawan ng natatanging distrito ng San Jose del Monte, ating pakinggan ang pagbati ni Kagalang-galang Florida P. Robes.
Masaya po ang aking puso at lubos na natutuwa para sa tagumpay ng ating mga mag-aaral sa San Joseño. To all San Joseño learners, you were able to withstand the adversities brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Your resiliency and faith help you to remain focused on your goals. Ito na ang bunga ng araw-araw ng inyong pagsusumikap na matuto sa online class at matapos ang inyong modules. My warmest congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Also, my congratulations to the parents, family, and to everybody that supported the journey of these students to attain education. Nais ko rin pasalamatan ang ating Department of Education at ang Schools Division of San Jose del Monte City at ang lahat ng mga guro sa lungsod ng San Jose del Monte sa inyong sakripisyo na patuloy na maghahatid ng mataas na kalidad na edukasyon para sa lahat ng nangangarap na San Joseño. Let us all work hand in hand in strengthening the quality of education as we look forward to building a better future for San Joseños. Congratulations, Class 2021, and God bless us all.
Ating tungayan ang pagbati mula sa punong lungsod ng San Jose del Monte, Kagalang-galang Arturo B. Robes.
Sa lahat ng ating mga mag-aaral na San Joseño, kayo ay larawan ng pagsusumikap at katatagan. Dahil sa kabila ng hirap at mga problemang idinulot ng pandemyang COVID-19, ay nagpatuloy kayo sa pag-aaral. Despite the limited resources to access online and modular distance learning, you managed to reach this far and a step closer to pursuing your aspirations. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Nais ko rin ipaabot ang aking mainit na pagbati sa lahat ng inyong mga magulang at mga guro na araw-araw kayong ginabayan at nagsilbing tagapayo sa pagtamo ng edukasyon. Saludo po kami sa inyong lahat na patuloy na sinusuportahan at binibigyan ng mataas na pagpapahalaga ang edukasyon at pag-aaral. Kasama niyo po ako at ang pamahalang lungsod ng San Jose del Monte in supporting the Department of Education and the Schools Division of the City of San Jose del Monte in promoting quality education and honing the better future of San Joseños as we move forward to a new and better normal. We heal as one and we rise as one. Maligayang pagtatapos. Area Estudyanteng San Joseño.
Ating tunghayan ang pagbati mula sa City Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Merlina P. Cruz, CESO 6.
Congratulations, Batch of 2021. The batch that made history. You are the graduates of the most challenging lives that we have ever had. The COVID-19 pandemic posed seemingly insurmountable obstacles, but we have proven that learning continuity is possible despite this pandemic. COVID-19 has altered every aspect of our lives. We have navigated waters we didn't know existed. Before, distance learning was an option, but the situation compelled us to embrace modular distance learning and online distance learning. We have many concerns how to deliver education to each one of you, our San Joseño learners. How do we forgo face-to-face instruction, especially so in the absence of universal access to ICT infrastructure and lack of adequate preparation among teachers, learners, and even parents for the unique demands of the online and modular learning modalities? Your attitudes and dispositions are influenced to a great degree by the support that you receive from your families and teachers. DepEd City of San Jose del Monte strengthened the engagement between schools, parents, and community to improve information and guidance on effective practices to support learning. At the same time, teachers incorporated technology into their teaching practices to help you overcome some of the difficulties that are associated with this form of learning environment. Your homes became your classrooms. Your parents became your teachers. Your families became your classmates. And then, your classmates became part of your support system. Graduates, you are testaments that we can brave all challenges. Perhaps one positive outcome of the pandemic is that it pushed us to overcome the many remaining educational setbacks sooner than any of us expected. For some, this could be a wake-up call. For others, this provided opportunities to improve ways of thinking, to strengthen relationships among families, among friends, to make better choices to live our lives. I call on you, my dear graduates, please do your part. With your resilience and perseverance, do things that will help the nation bounce back and become better. This could be a time of healing so that we can all together rise to a better country, to a better city of San Jose del Monte. Always remember that you are a San Joseño, that being a San Joseño, you have that responsibility to protect our community. Let us support our government efforts to improve the people's lives. After graduation, wherever your dreams may lead you, graduates, know that you have your families, your friends, your neighbors who look up to you. To the parents, kuya, ate, tito, tita, lolo, and lola, everyone, you made this school year possible. Thank you so much for your hard work and commitment to the betterment of education of our San Joseño learners. We look forward to a stronger partnership with all of you in the coming school year. Let us continue our malasakit, our bayanihan, because San Joseño, we heal as one, we rise as one. Congratulations, graduates!
Pakinggan natin ang pagpapahayag ng pasasalamat sa pangunguna ng mag-aaral na nagkamit ng may mataas na karangalan mula sa Accountancy, Business and Management, Grade 12 Albert Einstein, Micaela G. Abalahin.
A pleasant day to our guest speaker, supervisors, school division supervisors, school principal, our intelligent and flexible teachers, supportive and loving parents, and to the batch 2020 to 2021. I am honored to deliver my speech today to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our class. Being a senior high student is very challenging and a big responsibility in leading to maturity. One of the things that I have learned during face-to-face class is to be punctual. We have to go to school 30 minutes before our first class. It is because we have to clean our respective classroom, designated corridor, and designated stairs. And of course, we have to fix ourselves and be ready for our first class. In every classroom, it has least number of students compared to the junior high classrooms. That is why everyone must be cooperative and united in accomplishing tasks. I am very glad on how common the cooperation and unity on our batch in doing those tasks. We are very lucky to experience and train to operate the cafe. Now, during pandemic, we cannot go to school. But the attitudes that we learned and adopt during face-to-face class will still be used in online, digital, and modular modality. I will never forget how Ma'am Melay, our very hands-on advisor for 2 consecutive years, taught us that attitude is dominant than being intelligent. She always says that in every accomplishments that we achieved, we have to stay humble and do the right things at our best. In every competition, our teachers remind us that whenever we do not receive any awards, experience is more important, and at least we did our best. They shaped us with patience and love to be independent, flexible, and competitive students. Thank you, Sir, Ma'am, for everything. In terms of financial support, we are very lucky to have our guardians or parents. They help us in improving our attitudes, love us unconditionally despite of our bad attitudes, and especially support us whenever we need one. Thank you for everything, Papa, Mama, Uncle, Auntie, and self for those working students. To our Almighty God, thank you for guiding, protecting, and loving us through these years. I am very grateful on how we passed the obstacles and obtained this victory. How we trust the process and trust ourselves in trying to exceed the expectations and standards of our teachers. And how we deal with sleepless nights, hardships, and stress in order to accomplish tasks, assignments, activities, reports, and many more. We may not be able to walk on stage to get our certificates, diplomas, and medals. Still, let us all be happy that we overcome the 13 years upon facing the challenges of being a student. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is the start of maturity and facing the reality of life. We will experience the difficulties and failures, the joy of surviving, and the pleasure of being successful. After this graduation, in every path of each of us will take, always remember that failures will never be the reflection of you. It will serve as bricks in building the best version of you. Congratulations to all of us. Let us all shine like a diamond. Thank you and God bless us all.
Para sa pag-uulat ukol sa estado ng paaralan, na pangungunahan ng ating Officer in Charge, Education Program Supervisor for Alternative Learning System, aking ipinakikilala si Ginoong Senen B. Jane.
Good day, Citrusian. As always, our school will not stand on its own. Every Citrusian educational development has always been the foremost concern of the school. Our achievements are the community's achievements too. Our progress as one community depends on our mutual concern. That's why I'm pleased to inform you these achievements for school year 2020-2021. Our school, the Citrus National High School, received ICT equipment from Central Office, composing of 50 tablets. New science laboratory equipment such as telescope and other apparatus were stored at the science laboratory. Selected teachers of our school crafted modules were evaluated and approved by the school's division office. Reading in Tandem program was planned and pre-evaluated by EPS in Filipino and English, having the main objective that every Citrusian must become a model and critical reader. Our school, the Citrus National High School Boy Scout of the Philippines, became one of the country's representative for Global Cultural Jamboree in Sri Lanka. Our school, Supreme Student Government, came up with a virtual fraser which main purpose was to build relationship among students amidst pandemic. Our school is a 4 times champion last January 2021 in the Port Gulayan sa Paaralan program of city government. After the Gulayan sa Paaralan program, the school conducted its program entitled Punla Mula sa Paaralan Patungo sa Tahanan in coordination with the City Agriculture Office, which aim is to provide seedlings for the community, for the stakeholders. Our school was congratulated as it served as the division winner for Gawad Siklab in Gulayan sa Paaralan and also as best implementer. Consequently, the school was the regional representative last June 2021 for that category. In Regional Memorandum Number 253, our school was announced as 4th place in Gulayan sa Paaralan Best Implementer. These were the achievements of the Citrus National High School, and of course, this will not be achieved without your support. I am dreaming that somehow, someday in the future, our community, with your support, will achieve educational progress in terms of achievement in different educational fields. I want to see our students here go forth into the different fields of endeavors and different aspects of human lives. Once again, I would like to call on your support. Lagi nating tulungan ang ating paaralan sapagkat dito nakasalalay ang pag-unlad ng ating barangay. Sa mga kabataan, nakasalalay ang pag-unlad ng bayan at nasa kanilang kapabilidad ang salalayan ng pag-unlad ng ating bansang Pilipinas. Mga kasama, mga magulang na narito po sa Barangay Citrus, muli ang aking pasasalamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa nagdaang school year. Sana po ay patuloy ang inyong pagsuporta para po hindi lamang sa ikauunlad ng ating barangay, kundi sa ikauunlad ng bawat isang naninirahan dito po sa Barangay Citrus. Once again, thank you very much.
At sa puntong ito, ating pakinggan ang panunumpa ng mga magsisipagtapos sa pangunguna ng mag-aaral na nakakamit ng may mataas na karangalan mula sa General Academic Strand, Grade 12 Socrates, Crisbeth P. Badeo.
Itaas natin ang ating kanang kamay sa ayos ng panunumpa ng katapatan sa paaralan. Ako si, banggitin ang iyong pangalan. Buong pusong nanunumpa na aking itataguyod ang karangalan ng aking sintang paaralan, ang Citrus National High School. Panata ko ang pagmamalasakit sa komunidad upang tuparin ang aking mga tungkulin sa sambayanan. Nangangako ako na gagawin ko ang lahat ng aking kakayahan, kaalaman at kasanayan sa paglalagom upang mapabuti ang aking sarili para sa kapakanan ng aking pamilya, komunidad, at para sa kapakanan ng ating bansa. Tulungan nawa ako ng buong may kapal.
Ating tunghayan ang awit at ang audiovisual presentation na hinanda ng nagsipagtapos para sa taong 2020-2021.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in, getting us to this moment, so we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good and hard times we've had. They'll get us through life's moments. Yeah, they'll get us through life's moments. If you're over there feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment. I know this world seems so big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you've got yet. It's in the palm of your hands. is right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. At times I know it's gonna be hard when you think you can't go on, but there's a plan for you. Just let your heart follow through. Come on, I promise you can do it all. 'Cause where you fall, you can always start again. Your future's right in front of where you stand. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. Climb a mountain, cross the ocean, sail a river until it opens. Make good friends, listen hard, let it out, and dance on. If you believe everything you dream will come true, and if you can see there's nothing that can be too big for you. No, no, if you can see, if you can believe, if you can dream, this world is yours, yeah. This world is yours.
Sama-samang awitin ang Citrus National High School March sa patnubay ni Ginang Daphne Grace S. Estabaya, guro sa kagawaran ng MAPE, kompositor.
Inang paaralan, tahanan ng karunungan, ng pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan, babahagi ng mamamayan
Muli, pagbati para sa mga mag-aaral na nagtapos, sa mga magulang at guardian na walang sawa sa pagbibigay ng suporta, at sa mga gurong nagbibigay gabay, sa kabila ng hamon na kanilang napagtagumpayan upang maibigay ang kalidad ng edukasyon na lalong nagpatatag sa gitna ng pandemya. Katuwang ang Citrus National High School para sa patuloy na paglinang at pagsubaybay sa mga batang tinatanglawan. Dito, tahanan ng karunungan, tanglaw at gabay, ako po si Jamie Anasis, guro ng palatuntunan.